Hiya. My name is Asim Chaudhry, and I will be your host this evening. You know when I came on and I went, hiya, don't you love that greeting? Hiya. We're at the British Independent Film Awards, and there's nothing more British than a good old-fashioned hiya. You know what I mean? It's the kind of greeting where you don't really know someone well enough for a stop and chat, but well enough for a good old-fashioned hiya. You know? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And there's a technique to it as well, you know? A slight tut combined with a nuanced eye roll. Kind of like this. Oh yeah. Shall we all try it together after 3? 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah. Oh, that was cool. That was cool. All right. Now, I know a lot of you guys are looking at me and thinking, what does Asim know about film? He's a comedy guy. But I love cinema. I remember the first time I watched Taxi Driver, I was obsessed. I pointed at the screen and I said, that's what I want to do. And 35 years later, I became an Uber driver. Only joking. Obviously, I'm a very successful BAFTA-winning actor and writer. But if anyone does need a taxi after this, give me a shout. 5 stars, please, mate. All right? No, but honestly, I love film, and especially British independent film. For my drama GCSE, I wrote and starred in my own rendition of The Godfather. It was called The Poppadom Father, okay? It was like The Godfather, but instead of guns, shitloads of poppadoms, right? And some great lines in there as well, okay? Poppadoms are a dish best served lukewarm, okay? I'm gonna make you a poppadom you can't refuse. Classic. I was playing Marlon Brando, obviously, but I didn't have the cotton wool in my mouth, just more poppadoms. Right. So tonight, we are celebrating the best of British. And you know what? I love being British. It's all about inclusion. It's about acceptance, tolerance. I mean, British Airways let me be the face of the airline safety video. Me, with a face like this. Right, now, for some of you, it's just hit you where you recognize me from. Yeah, I'm that dude. Thank you, Gillian. I'm that geezer, all right? Another reason I accepted to host these awards is because I know there's some very important people and powerful people in this room right now, yeah? Commissioners, finances, execs, proper, guacamole, cheese, yeah? So I'm also using tonight as my official audition to be the next Bond. Because we're showing now that British Asians can do anything. I mean, our Chancellor, Rishi Sunak, he's Asian. Nadia won Bake Off, she's Asian. Our Home Secretary, Priti Patel, she's Asian. Not sure about that one. You know what? We don't claim her, you can have her. Right? Listen, I'm not gonna lie. When they first asked me to host the Biffers, I actually thought they were asking me if I wanted to host a massive bifter. Just, you know what I mean? I was quite excited as I just ran out of weed. We cleared up the confusion, and the massive bifter spliff is still on my rider, all right? Anyway, guys, let's roll this biffer up and get this party started. Who's got a lighter? All right. Now, there are more awards than we've got time for this evening, okay? For some of you, accepting your award is gonna feel like a big production. For some of you, it's gonna feel more like a TikTok, right? Just very short and sweet. 9 awards have already been announced. Let's have a look at the work of some of those amazing winners. All of those winners are here tonight. There's no time for speeches, all right? But if there is something that you wanted to say, just email me. I won't get it right now because I'm kind of busy hosting an award ceremony, all right? But I will check it as long as it doesn't go into my spam folder, all right? Now, can you put your hands together for all of our craft winners? Matthew Lewis, Carolyn McLeod, James Drake, Rob Enswell, and Kif McManus for Boiling Point. Helen Lefebvre, Grace Snell, and Stefan Collonge for The Souvenir Part 2. Mike Knights, Stephen Bray, Dan Martin, and Lee Cranston for Dashcam. And Vicky Lang, Christian Mallet, and Donald McInnes for The Electrical Life of Louis Wayne. I'm in that film. I'm in that one. All right. Congratulations, guys. You can relax for the rest of the evening. Right. We got, go up a bit. We got one. Oh, wait. Connie Farr and Harry Ascott for Ali and Ava. Sorry. You know what it is? The Louis Wayne one came up and I got excited because I'm in that film and I forgot. Ali Ava, big up. Right. Okay, congratulations. You can chill out now. Now, we're into tonight's awards, and the first is for a breakthrough performance. Giving it out is a brilliant actress and someone who actually cost me a lot of money at the laundrette, because she's so scary that every time I see her on the TV, I do a little tiny little poopy in my panties. It's Ruth Wilson!
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Look at these brand new BIFA awards. They're gorgeous. So let's start. The first award tonight is for breakthrough performance. Let's take a look at the nominees. And the BIFA for breakthrough performance goes to Nell Barlow for Sweetheart. Anyway.
I'm not. I wish I was. Nell can't be here tonight, and she is really... I'm going to put this down. She's really, really upset, and we are upset as well, but I am over the moon for her that she's won. I'm going to read out her thank yous. God, I'm out of breath just walking from the table. Okay. So Nell would like to thank BIFA. She'd like to thank Marley Morrison. She'd like to thank me. No, she actually wrote it. I'm not just making it up. I'm the producer of Sweetheart, by the way. I probably should have said that. She would like to thank Film London, the BFI, BBC Films, the cast, Ella Ray Smith, Joe Hartley, Sophia DiMartino, Samuel Anderson, Tabby Byron. She'd also like to thank our lovely casting director, Carolyn McLeod. The crew, she's put crew in capital letters. Ness Evans and 42, thank you for everything. She'd also like to thank her family, her teachers, her friends, and Rob, her boyfriend. And I would like to thank Nell for being the most amazing lead that we could ever ask for, and we felt so, so lucky to have her. So thank you, BIFA, for recognizing her, and I will now leave.
Congratulations and thank you, Ruth. Next is Best International Independent Film, sponsored by Champagne Taittinger. I'm not really a champagne guy, and I tend to go for a pint of vodka mango lassi myself. Keeping it classy. Shall I sip it? I told them to make me the drink just for the joke, but I'm gonna actually go for it. If I shit myself, it's your fault. Yeah, that tastes like arsehole. Right. Okay, here to present it are two stars of the BIFA-nominated crime short Femme. It's Papa Siedu and Harris Dickinson!
Hello. Right, so this year's Best International Independent Film nominees showcase characters and stories that are distinct from anything else you'll see at the cinema.
Exactly, and it's their independence that makes them so great. There are really no other stories quite like them.
So the nominations are Compartment Number 6, First Cow, Flea, Petite Maman, Pleasure,
All right, so the BIFA for Best International Independent Film, sponsored by Champagne Tattinger, do you want to hold that? Goes to... Thank you. Wow, Flea.
Thank you so much. I'm accepting this award tonight on behalf of Jonas and all the incredible team that made Flea. It's a privilege for me to be a small part of this movie through my company. Flea is an incredibly timely story. It's a very relevant and resonant story because of the situation in Afghanistan and the ongoing conversation around refugees and immigration. But on top of that, it's just an amazing creative endeavor. It's just so innovative, so mind-blowing. I hope you'll get to see it and talk about it. It's certainly a labor of love. And most of all, I want to say this on behalf of Amin, whose story is at the center of this film. You're so brave of him to share it, and I hope it reaches ears all around the world. Thank you.
Well done, guys, and thanks to Papa and Harris. Okay, up next, we've got the award for Best British... we've got the award for Best British Short, sponsored by BFI Network. Now listen, wait. Don't knock short films, all right? It's not all about length. Some of the best things in life are very short, okay? And stumpy, and a bit girthy. Some weird stubbly hairs around the base. I've said too much. Here to give out that award, a previous BIFA Best Newcomer nominee and the star of the horror movie Censor, Niamh Algar!
Alrighty. It is so heartening to see in this year's Best British Short nominees stories that haven't often been shown before in British schemes. They've long deserved their place in the spotlight, and now that the industry has finally caught up to these directors, it's time to celebrate and congratulate them for such engaging filmmaking. Let's take a look at these nominees. And the BIFA for Best British Short goes to Femme.
'Cause I cried all the summer away. Oh, you left me waiting on a heartbreak. I just cried all the summer away. Now I'm drunk and screaming your name. Ooh, and I will show myself out. Ooh, and now I adore you. I don't need you now. I said, darling, will we go the distance? As I stood there pouring my heart out with you, just completely unfazed. And you said, Scarlett, I don't need to be responsible for everything you're feeling. You're emotional Grim Reaper, I feel bad for you.
Yeah, wasn't expecting this. Thank you to BIFA, to the jury, to Sam Ritzenberg, to Hayley Williams, Marnie Podos, Miles Payne, Rinkia Atto, Steve Hudson, the cast, Papa, Harris, Asher, Theo, James Rhodes, Molly Manning Walker. Did I miss anyone?
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congratulations, guys. And that jacket, that was sick. And thank you, Niamh. Right. Next up, we're going to find out what the winner, who the winner of the Rain Dance Discovery Award is. No idea what that means. They just gave me the list and asked me not to say anything on stage about my weird stumpy penis. Too late, guys. All right. Here to present it is the boss man, the founder of BIFA and Rain Dance Film Festival, Elliot Grove, and one of the stars of the upcoming film Save the Cinema. It's Susan Wokoma.
hello, Elliot Grove, Rain Dance and Biffa co-founder and my co-presenter for this evening.
Well, hello, Susan Wakoma, actor, writer, and from 2019, our spokesman and jury member for Rain Dance.
Yes, I was. Yeah, I was. You are you're a proper indoor shades kind of man, aren't you?
Oh, come on. Yes.
You love 'em.
Yes, I am, Susan. I do love them. I wear them,
Yeah.
Susan.
Why?
Because of the brightness of all the stars in the room,
It's true.
present company included.
True.
Hey, look, everybody. Biffa started as a Rain Dance dream 24 years ago. And look at it tonight. And what a big thanks to everyone who's helped make it happen from then till now. So thank you. Rain Dance. They didn't work too good, Susan. They didn't really get that.
No, they were with you. They were with
yeah.
you.
Yeah, but Rain Dance are proud to be back this year presenting the Discovery Award.
This award recognises the renegades who laugh in the face of obstacles and always find a way to get it done. Let's take a look at the 5 blinding nominees for the Rain Dance Discovery Award.
Okay, Susan.
And the envelope. The Rain Dance Discovery Award goes to Polystyrene. I Am a Cliche.
Like these, you wanna get away, close our eyes, pretend we're miles away, hear the sound of my heart exploding, can you hear the sound of my heart exploding? She said to me, runaways under big blue skies, desert winds, yeah we made headlines when you showed, and what it means to say no. You wanna get away, close our eyes, pretend we're miles away, hear the sound of my heart exploding. Can you hear the sound of my heart exploding? She said to me, days like these, you wanna get away, close our eyes.
Well, we're totally unprepared because we weren't expecting this, so yeah, just overjoyed, but really the person who deserves this award can't be here because she's no longer with us, and that's my mother, Polystyrene. And, you know, Polystyrene was a visionary, an artist, and a mother, and that's what this film is about. So we're just so honoured and thankful that we have this award. Thank you.
There's a lot of people to thank. We're very quick. We'd like to thank Xana Ward-Dixon, our editor, Rebecca Mark Lawson, our producer, Darian Itch, Matthew Silverman, Natasha Dack, Nikki Parrott, God, I run out of breath, Zoe Howe, our writer, Ruth Negger for narrating Polly's voice, Nick Ward, Raoul Brand, Marina Elderton, Elton Murphy, Eve Cabral Modern Films, Matt Locke, Catherine Jameson, and all of the Halo team. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Jack Oliver from Sky. You believed in us first. Thank you so much. Doc Society and BFI. Thank you, Lisa Marie. And Screen Scotland. You were amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I like his glasses. I don't care what people say. You could be high all fucking day and no one will know. Anyway, now, before the next award, we want to look at some of the new talent that's emerged in 2021. You know, to be a young, hopeful stars, dreaming of BAFTAs, Oscars, Biffers, but probably ending up in 2 years' time in an episode of Doctors. It's a great show, to be honest. Let's check out some of the stars of 2021 Rising Stars. Amazing. Okay, next is the Breakthrough Producer, sponsored by Pinewood Studio Group. Producers are so essential to the creative process. I don't know where I would be today without all the tedious fucking notes that they give me on every fucking draft I write. But I can't emphasize this enough. Please, please, keep giving me money. Giving this out, we've got previous Most Promising Newcomer winner and star of You Don't Know Me, Samuel Adewumi.
Thank you. That's so kind. Love, bro. Firstly, a massive shout out to Biffa. Do we know that these are like made out of recycled plastic? Isn't that incredible? We love everything you do, Biffa. Thank you. So, Biffa recognizes the value and hard work of overcoming challenging conditions, and no one represents that better than our producers making their first feature. Respect and congratulations to all our nominees, not for just getting their films made, but for doing it with such quality, care, and passion. So, the nominees are Michelle Antoniadis, Sweetheart. Helen Jones, Censor. Jessica Malik, She Will. Hester Ruoff, Boiling Point. And Rob Watson, The Power. And the Biffa for Breakthrough Producer, sponsored by Pinewood Studio Group, goes to Michelle Antoniadis for Sweetheart.
Now I have to talk again. Thank you, Biffa. Thank you, voters and jury, not just for this, but for all the love that you've shown for our little film. This film was made on a lot of love and a £10 note. We're forever grateful to our incredible cast and our dedicated crew, to the generous Freshwater Beach staff for allowing us to take over their park for a month. Thank you, Film London, BFI, BBC, and to all our financiers for believing in us and for the extra counselling sessions. To our brilliant distributors, Peccadillo, for getting us into over 100 screens. Most importantly, I got too excited. Most importantly, I literally wouldn't be here without the wonderful Marley Morrison. She continues to inspire me every day. Thank you for writing a character like AJ for our screens, and thank you for trusting me with your stories. And lastly, I have so much gratitude to Biffa for championing breakthrough producers. This new generation of producers, my fellow nominees, they are multi-skilled grafters. They care about people, they care about story, and no one really gets to appreciate how hard they work. So thank you very much, Biffa, for championing them tonight. And yeah. Thank you.
Congratulations, that was a lovely speech and a little bit of improv beatboxing. Did you hear her? She's like, Biffa. Biffa's a good word to beatbox, actually. Biffa. Biffa. Sorry, I got ADHD. Anyway. Okay. Next, it's the Best Debut Screenwriter, sponsored by Film 4. Now, cheers, Film 4, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to one day explaining to my kids how you used to exist. Kind of like Blockbuster Video, you know? It's romantic. Giving this out is a much-loved actress whose debut feature as a writer, Amulet, is out in the UK next month. It's Romola Gary!
We all know that writing a screenplay is really, really easy. All you have to do is rip out your heart, spill your guts, kill your darlings, and never sell your soul. It was such a tremendous pleasure to read these powerful, vivid, and bold screenplays, and to know that the future of our industry is in the hands of such incredible artists. The nominations for Best Debut Screenwriter are Prano Bailey Bond for Censor, Kathy Brady for Wildfire, Aleem Khan for After Love, Marley Morrison for Sweetheart, and Reggie Yates for Pirates. The Biffa for Best Debut Screenwriter, sponsored by Film 4, goes to Kathy Brady for Wildfire.
Happiness in liquid form. You drink it down. I just wanna drown. I know I can be happiness in liquid form, but neither can you. So what should we do? I know I can be.
When I say this, I genuinely mean this. I didn't think I was going to win, so I didn't prepare anything. I was just so honored to be here and so blown away with the company that I'm in, and this is very surreal. Look, I have to be very honest. This film was made in a very different way. I cast it before I wrote it. So really, I should be joined on stage with Nora Jane Noon and Nika McGuigan, who's sadly no longer with us. Because we started this film together, and you know, it was just about their energy, their ferociousness, and their willingness to dig deep. And how could I not want to write something and develop something with them? So we went on a journey together, and you know, they're the reason. And also my amazing producers, Carlo, Charles, and David, my funders who embraced this mad process. So that's Screen Ireland, BFI, Film 4, Northern Ireland Screen, and the beautiful Wellcome Trust, who allowed us to research and to kind of really delve deep into fact and merge that with fiction. And I just want to say a big shout out to Camille McCurry, who was my agent and was incredible in trusting this mad process. I just want to dedicate this to Nika McGuigan. She had the most ferocious spirit, and she was an incredible person to be around, and she was all about living fiercely in the moment. So, Nika, I'm just going to take a moment and live fiercely in your honor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, now we've got the Douglas Hitchcock Award for Best Debut Director. I always say making your first film is like owning your first horse. You're not likely to do either if you didn't go to public school. True. Oh, all right, okay. Weirdly here, I thought that joke was going to be shit. Anyway, joining us to present this one are two stars of a movie that swept the board at last year's Biffers. That movie was Rocks, and they are Bucky Bakray and Kosa Ali.
Hiya. Good evening, everyone. We are back at the Biffers. We were so privileged when we were recognized at the 2020 Biffers last year, but we're even more excited to be back and just celebrate all you talented people in this room.
Yeah, thank you for the love. You guys are amazing. I hope you're blessed. Making your first film is a leap into the unknown, and it's one these 5 directors have achieved with flavor and grace.
So, without further ado, the nominees for the Douglas Hitchcock Award for Best Debut Director are Prano Bailey Bond for Censor, Celeste Bell for Polystyrene I Am a Cliché, Kathy Brady for Wildfire, Aleem Khan for Afterlove, and Marley Morrison for Sweetheart. Should we do a drum roll just for the, dramatics? Yeah?
Mad suspenseful. So.
And the award goes to?
Aline Calm, Afterlove.
Cause this ain't no John Hughes movie where the girl gets the guy. You look right through me every time you walk by. I keep waiting for the heartbreak music that's never gonna come. Cause if you don't want me, then you're not the one. Sitting on a bathroom floor, trying to get my composure back.
This is like out of body. Oh my God, I'm really glad I can't see any of you. I didn't prepare anything. Quite overwhelmed. I'd like to start off by thanking BIFA, the jury, everyone that voted for me to receive this incredible award. I want to start by thanking my family. You are the source and inspiration for everything that I do. To my siblings and my husband, I couldn't be here without any of you. Thank you to BBC Films and BFI, especially a big thank you to Natasha Wharton and Evie Yates for being incredible execs on this film. Thank you to the Bureau and to my producer, Mathieu de Bourconnier, and to Geraldine Flynn and Gabrielle Dumont. To my incredible actors, to Joanna Scanlon, and to my beautiful French actors, Nathalie Richard and Talid Aris, who couldn't be here. This is nuts. Thank you so much. It's a real honor. Thank you.
Well done, everyone. Thank you, Bookie and Kosar. And I like that she brought back the, oh yeah, I forgot about that. So, it's nice to keep the theme going on. Oh yeah. Okay, the next award is Best Documentary, sponsored by Intermission Film. I kind of like to think that tonight could be a documentary, a fly-on-the-wall account on how an Asian comedian committed professional suicide in front of the whole British film industry. Here to present the award is the star of two of the most talked about films of the year, Spencer and The Lost Daughter. It's Jack Farthing.
Good evening. In the 2 years since the last in-person BIFA ceremony, we all know how the world has changed. So let's be thankful then for the voices of these non-fiction filmmakers who continue through the turmoil to give shape to the real world. Here is some footage of their remarkable work. And the BIFA for Best Documentary, sponsored by Intermission, goes to Polystyrene, I Am a Cliche.
Take to be wrong, but your love is my favorite song. I knew you wouldn't understand, but your love is my favorite band. I turned my radio on for you, baby. I heard how good of it's a band on the run. I turned my radio on for you, baby, waiting up for number one. I turned my radio on for you, baby, they push you back until 3:15. I turned my radio on for you, baby, to hear the song you wrote.
Fucking hell, we can't believe it, honestly. Honestly.
Oh, we just want to say congratulations to all the other nominees because we think you're all amazing.
And I know everyone says this, but for us, just being nominated was a huge honor, like a huge honor. So we are totally surprised. We definitely don't have a speech planned for this one. So just thank you so much, everyone who voted. And thank you to BIFA, really. It's a huge honor. Thank you.
God, again? Come on. Right. Now, listen. I know I've been, attempting to make plenty of jokes tonight. And, but you know what? This next award is a very, very special award. And I take it very seriously because it's going to someone who's done so much for industry. And for me personally, he's an absolute hero of mine. You know, he's an icon and he's a really nice guy. To present the Richard Harris Award for Outstanding Contribution to British Film by an Actor, director of Top Boy and 71, it's my pleasure to introduce my boy, Jan de Monge.
All right, bear with me. Don't you just love him? Hiya. All right, look. Good evening, everyone. I'm honored to be presenting the Richard Harris Award to a very dear friend of mine, Riz Ahmed. I first met Riz around 17 years ago. I was taken aback by his searing intelligence and disarming clarity of thought, which was a particular point of view that felt utterly fresh and challenging. We were in a collection of artists at a brainstorming session that was set up by the BBC, where he was the only other person of Muslim heritage in the room. And he had these incredible things to say then, and he just hasn't stopped growing and pushing since. His friendship has been one of the most important to me of the past couple of decades. What makes Riz a brilliant artist and an even better person is his compassion and courage. It's caring for other humans and the stories they have to share, and championing the often ignored point of view. His bravery as an actor is particularly inspiring. He really throws himself at characters and isn't scared to take a jump. He makes bold choices, from The Sound of Metal, Four Lions, Nightcrawler, and of course The Night Of, for which he won an Emmy. These are not things that are easy for an actor to do. He has carved out a space, not only for himself, but a whole generation to come up behind him. The industry didn't make space for Riz. Riz stretched culture to make room for himself and others, and continues to do so. It's not easy to find a new cinematic language, for instance, but it was incredible to watch him and director Bassam Tariq collaborate on last year's beautiful Mogul Mowgli, for those that saw it. I love that film. And I was really lucky to have a sort of ringside seat in the process. They pushed each other to find a new sort of way of talking about their own experiences and their own themes. And as a result, he won the Best Debut Screenwriter Award at the BIFAs last year, as well as Best Short for The Long Goodbye, after 3 previous nominations. So we're here to celebrate his compelling body of work. But it's just as importantly to get excited about what's coming next. I mean, when I was first approached about this, I thought it was a Lifetime Achievement Award. And I was like, he's a bit young, isn't he? Like, are they like showing him the door already? But far from it, bro. You know, besides, with your output and work rate, you might be the first actor to have a real shot at winning a Lifetime Achievement Award twice. This is just the beginning of phase 2, bro. You know, let's face it, he's doing cool shit. You know, with an amazing slate of films at his TV and film production company, a newly launched initiative to foster Muslim voices in the entertainment industry, his work as an activist, and as a music career that's really taking off now. And I truly believe the best is yet to come from Riz as an actor. And people don't realize how funny he is. You know, you might find out when he comes on stage. No pressure, bro. You know, I can't wait to make more films with you, Riz. Let's take a moment to look at some of his work. Hey! All right. Please show some love for my dear friend, Riz Ahmed.
Thank you very much. That's the only gag I got, all right? I'm up against Asim. Thank you so much. This is really, really surreal, mainly because I do like to think of myself as young. I shaved and everything today. No, honestly, to receive an honor like this from a room full of your peers whose creativity you respect so much is a tremendous honor. To receive it from the late, great Maverick and his family, Richard Harris, makes it even more incredible. And as a cherry on the cake, I guess, you know, I just celebrated my birthday a couple of days ago, and it's the sweetest present I can ever think of, so thank you. But, you know, like an aging man approaches his birthdays, I'm approaching this accolade with a weird mixture of celebration and suspicion. Because it's nice in one way, you know, you look back and it's like, wow, the years are going by, you know? But it's also kind of messed up because it's like the years are going by. And I don't know, I guess I want to just take this as encouragement of what's to come rather than a reward from what's already gone past. And what's gone past for me is a tremendous amount of support from a lot of people in this room and in this community to give me the space to grow and learn. And I hope to do this justice by continuing down that path of trying to push myself. There was a highlight reel of some of my clips, so I'm going to give you a highlight reel of some thanks. I'm going to miss some people out. But I want to thank my teachers for telling me that if I wanted to mess around in a classroom, I would get expelled. But if I mess around on stage, I might get a round of applause, and that sounded like a good deal to me. I want to thank the West End theatre producer, Thelma Holt, right, who saw me in a play at university, found out I couldn't afford drama school, even though I had a scholarship, and went up to me and said, darling, write a sick-making thank you letter to T. Hesketh in Devon. I've got you the money. Handed me a check for $2,000. And changed my life. T. Hesketh, I've never met you, but I love you, man. Man, I want to thank Rob Clear, my drama school teacher at Central, who kept pushing me, and I mean that literally. He would grab me and push me up against the wall at times to dig deeper. Michael Winterbottom, who gave me my first break and taught me that everything is a part of the work. Everything in life. And the way he taught me that was by filming me in close-up while I threw up over the side of a cliff in Afghanistan and put it in the film. And I just had straight-up food poisoning. People are like, that's your best scene. I'm like, yeah, thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Michael. His co-director, Matt Whitecross, and also Eran Creevy, who paid me to direct my first music video. Best deal I've ever had. And of course, post 9/11 Blues opened so many doors for me, not least for Shifty. Thank you, Eran, for that, and also connected me to Chris Morris, who taught me up close that the real geniuses are not assholes. They're really fun to be around. I want to thank Tessa Ross for greenlighting those films that gave me a break. I want to thank Eva Yates for being a journeywoman on this journey with me. We both started out. My first film, she was a runner on set. I Road to Guantanamo. You made my dream come true by letting me make Mogul Mowgli. Thank you so much. Kate Bryden, my longtime UK acting agent. I love you. Thank you for walking down this road with me for so long. And my longest standing film collaborator with whom I've never actually made a film, Gan Demonge. Thank you. There's too many people to mention, but listen, most of all, I want to thank and I hope you'll humor me. I know I'm going on a little bit. I want to thank my family. My family who taught me everything there is to know about storytelling and acting. I want to thank my wife for teaching me that to tell a story is to open your heart. I want to thank my sister for just being so dramatic. Love you. I want to thank my brother who's faced down so many demons for me, both real and imagined. I want to thank my brother for teaching me what it is to be brave. And I want to thank my parents who taught me every day through example what it is to tell a story, what it is to act. And the way they showed me this was every day, 5 times a day, they would stand before the creator, before creativity itself, and empty themselves of ego and let something bigger than themselves and other than themselves take its place. And that's what it is to tell a story. And what does take its place? What takes its place is that fundamental need to connect, that recognition of our interconnection, and that realization that actually we are all just one. And you know what? I'm often put in a strange position of talking about representation and race and identity, but really what I'm talking about, I feel, really why we're all doing this, I feel, is because of this fundamental truth that we are all one. Like, I know I'm sounding like maybe I've had too many mango lassi vodkas or whatever at this point. You would not believe how many empty glasses there are under this podium. You must be hammered already. But think about it, like, that's why stories work. That's why I can sit at home watching a film, by the end of it be in tears and go, I am Dame Judi Dench right now. That's me. That's how stories work for audiences. That's how they work for actors. That's how acting works. It's this profound spiritual body swap technology, right? That puts us into someone else's experiences because underneath the differences that separate us, we all have the same well of emotions that we draw from. The fundamental truth under each story is there's no us and them, there's just us. And so it's incumbent on all of us who hold stories dear, who believe in the power of stories to remind us of this truth, and believe in their purpose to prove this truth, to battle all those stories that tell us a lie, that there is a us and a them. I'm not talking about race, I'm not talking about representation, I'm talking about stories, I'm talking about oneness, and that's what's bringing us all here today. You best know, no one is in the British independent film industry for the money. Everyone in this room has had their dedication to their craft tested by low-budget British film catering. And so it's incumbent on all of us as storytellers. The more open and expansive our stories are, the more open and expansive our society will be, our hearts will be. The more we hold others with stories, the more we can be free in ourselves. And I've got to be honest, I've often not felt free in myself. I grew up code switching between different languages, classes, and cultures, always leaving part of myself at the door. You know, it helped me really start acting. I thought acting was all about making masks and wearing them, becoming someone else. And if this last 15 years of my career has been about that, I hope the next 15 years is about learning how to take those masks off and offering more of myself. But it's only possible to do that when you feel held. So I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for holding me and embracing me tonight. Thank you.
I mean, what a legend. I mean, how can I top that? All I have are mango lassi and dick jokes. How do I top that? No, honestly, Riz, that was beautiful. And, you know, honestly, I remember when I was 15 years old, I went to go see Riz at a rap battle. He used to be a rap battler. And I used to go jump off Tottenham Court Road, and I used to watch him rap battle. And then since I was 15 years old, I've just watched him just do crazy things. And you know what? We have a saying, as British Asians creatives, we say, we look at Riz and we go, if Riz can do it, we can do it. So one more time for Riz. Okay, so before the next award, Biffa would like to show us the very best acting performances of the last 12 months. Can't wait to see who's in this. All the best, biggest British stars. Steve McFadden, Cat Bin Lady, Boris Johnson. I just want to say that I have huge respect for 2 of those people. I fucking hate cats. Let's have a look. Next up is Best Supporting Actor. I always say good support is essential. It's essential. Like a good bra or a nice pair of briefs, you know what I mean? Keeps all the junk in the trunk. That's why I'm wearing a really good bra tonight. It keeps the girls from chafing. Hey, come on, it's a tit joke. Moves. Giving this one out tonight is the star of Starter for 10 and Black Mirror, soon to be seen in Amazon's The Power and Horror Queen Mary. It's Alice Eve.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but haven't we had a Me Too movement? Sorry, have we had one? Junk in what trunk? No, but our mentor Rizwan, who, you know, was always amazing since university and really moved me in that speech. So, sorry to follow. So, more than 50 years in age separate this year's nominees for Best Supporting Actor. What unites them is that this is a first acting nomination at the Biffers for all 5. The combination of talent and the right role will always find an outlet in British independent film. The nominations for supporting actor are Talid Aris for After Love, Richard Ayawadi for The Souvenir Part 2, Lucian River Chowan for Encounter, Kieran Hines for Belfast, I'm behind, Ray Panthaki for Boiling Point. The Biffa for Best Supporting Actor goes to Talid Aris for After Love.
Oh my God, I wish he was here because he so deserves this. Well, he's won it. So anyway, well done, Talid. I know you're watching this at home. He couldn't be here, so he sent me a few words to say on his behalf. I won't take much of your time since I'm not here to spend it with you, but I'm extremely grateful and honored to have been chosen for this Biffa Award. I'd like to thank Aleem, who's been an unconditional support for me all along and still is by reading this. I'd also like to thank my 2 wonderful mums, Natalie Richard and Joanna Scanlon, who were challenging me to be at my best. Big love for Luciana de Vogue, the French casting director, and Shaheen Bey, who kept trusting me despite my many delays, and without whom I wouldn't have been here. Thank you, Biffa, for putting forward independent films and for allowing them to have a better visibility in the film industry. And finally, a special thought for all the migrants who are still trying to cross the border between France and the UK at the expense of their lives. Thank you. Well done, Talid.
Oh God, never thought I'd get cancer for talking about my tits. Anyway. Next up is Best Supporting Actress. I'm guessing in a production that consists otherwise of unfairly better paid men, right? Here to present it, fresh from his run in the tragedy Macbeth, alongside Saoirse Ronan and one of the stars of Mayor of Easttown. He's not the murderer. Oh shit, I've given it away. Right, delete that. It's James McArdle.
You might be familiar with some of the nominees for Best Supporting Actress this evening, but some may be new to you, and that's what's so brilliant about the Biffers, is that despite previous roles or profile, it is about celebrating standout performances for this year, and none are more deserving than these 5 women. The nominees for Best Supporting Actress are Judi Dench for Belfast, Jo Hartley, Sweetheart, Natalie Richard, After Love, Vinette Robinson, Boiling Point, and Tilda Swinton for The Souvenir Part 2. And the Biffa goes to Vinette Robinson for Boiling Point.
We go together like bad British weather. I know one day I'll make plans. So go hell for leather. I know that it's out of my hands. Go ahead now. 'Cause I cried all the summer away. Ooh, you left me waiting on a heartbreak. I just cried all the summer away. Now I'm drunk and screaming your name. And I will show myself out.
Oh, wow. Oh my God, I know it's a running theme, but I'm really unprepared for this. I'm so proud to be in this film. It was made with such an incredible group of people for very little money, but with a lot of love and heart and passion and dedication. And I just want to thank the entire cast and crew. It was a true ensemble piece. It wouldn't have worked without every single member of that team turning up and working as hard as they did. Thank you to Stephen for asking me to be a part of it. And for being so generous on screen and off. You're incredible to work with. Thank you to Phil. Thank you so much for sharing your story and being so true and vulnerable. And, oh, God, thank you. To my incredible agents, Grace, Sarah, Emma, Atlanta, Jessica, you all work so hard for me, and I appreciate you all so much. My family, all 4 of my parents, my incredible husband, Sean, Arthur, Wilf, and Elsie, you make this all worthwhile. I'm sorry if I've forgotten anyone. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Biffa! Thank you, Biffa. Thank you, jurors. Thank you.
Well done, and thank you, James. All right. Next, we have the special jury prize. Here to present the award is someone who played Princess Diana in The Crown. I should really get onto her, you know that. I reckon I'd make a great Dodie Fired. Just imagine me, topless and Speedos on a speedboat, snogging the shit out of Diana. Me. Anyway, it's Emma Corrin!
Good evening, everyone. I'm really honoured to be presenting this year's Special Jury Award to a group of people who are working incredibly hard to make a better, fairer industry that makes better work. And they are Raising Films. Yeah. Raising Films is an organisation that supports, promotes and campaigns for parents and carers in the UK screen sector. Look, British independent film has always been about finding a way around obstacles. That's just part of its DNA. But some of the obstacles should not be there, and we can work to remove them. Creating and maintaining a fulfilling career in the screen industries while managing the demands of parenthood have been incompatible for too long. It is not okay for us to accept that having and raising a child or caring for someone should restrict your horizons as a filmmaker or a film professional.
It is also not okay that this burden falls disproportionately on women, for whom there are already significant barriers to inclusion within the industry. These barriers mean lost opportunities, lost jobs, lost money, lost stories. And Raising Films not only makes these problems clear through its research, it also makes it easy to see a different path through funding, collaboration, and legislative change. Instead, they see caring for what it is, which is part of a normal life and a commendable quality, to be encouraged and developed. And let's be absolutely clear, people who know how to care for others make better films. I'm at the start of what I hope will be a fulfilling and happy career, and it makes me feel more confident about working in this industry, about bringing others after me into it as well, when I know that there are people like Raising Films alongside us. So please show all your love and appreciation for Raising Films.
Thank you. Thank you, Biffa Jury, for this very special award. It really means the world to us and our other co-founders, Hope Dixon-Leach and Lena Langebeck, because it's really an award for our brilliant part-time staff who've done so much on a shoestring for so long, for our wonderful board and ambassadors, some of whom are in the room, who've amplified our voices, and our incredible creative community of parents, carers, friends, and allies who keep sharing their stories with us, with their struggles. They keep sharing our stories, struggles, and successes with us.
Please excuse me, I've lost my voice because I was hosting my daughter's birthday party yesterday. Parents and carers, we see you. We see you finding ways to contribute, to create for our screen industries and cultures in a way that makes them richer, deeper, and more urgent. We see you fighting to tell your stories whilst fighting to care for others. And now we know that Biffa sees you too.
We started Raising Films in 2015 with one key aim, which wasn't to win an award, because that was very unlikely, but that within 10 years we would no longer need to exist, because the screen industries would be a safe and welcoming place for parents and carers, indeed for everyone. With this award, we hope that that goal of inclusion is in sight. We're proud to have started the conversation, and now it's time for all of our action. We have lots of practical solutions to share, but we do need stable core funding so that we can keep striving. Fund us so that we can deliver on our goals, an inclusive, healthy industry that renders us extinct.
Well, tonight we celebrate independent film. We also recognize that we, as people, are all interdependent. As the last 2 years have shown, we cannot survive without caring for one another. We want to celebrate an industry which puts that care into practice through fair and transparent pay, hiring, and support, with good working conditions for all. Bring on the British Interdependent Film Awards. Thank you.
All right, next, the award for Best Screenplay. This is a very important category for me. I can't tell you how much how many feels I have for people that like write like good words, like words good, like, do you know what I mean? Like, kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, anyway, here to present the award is my mate, the writer and star of Staff Let's Flats, Jamie Dimitru.
Films. That's it, that's the speech. Screenwriting in independent film requires intelligence, wit, and brevity. It is often knowing what not to say as what to say. Here are 5 people who really have a way with words. It's the 5 nominees for Best Screenplay. Clio Barnard, Ali and Ava. Terence Davies, Benediction. Sean Durkin, The Nest. Joanna Hogg, The Souvenir, Part 2. Alim Khan, Afterlove. I dropped everything on the floor. The Biffa for Best Screenplay, sponsored by BBC Film, goes to Alim Khan, Afterlove.
Is this actually happening? Well, obviously I didn't prepare anything, so I'm just going to wing this again. What? This is crazy. Oh my God. I guess the people I really want to thank, other than my family, who inspired this work, and this is really, this award belongs to them, but I want to thank my crew, who elevated the work, who elevated me in the process of working with them. And again, I'd like to thank Joanna, Natalie, and Talid for bringing themselves into these characters that I wrote and love, and making them their own. This is so crazy. There's honestly no words. I'm just so grateful to be here. Thank you, Biffa, and thank you for this moment, honestly. Thank you.
Oh, God, Alim, chill out, mate. Let the others have a go. Bloody hell. Right, we're on the home stretch now. All right, we're nearly there, guys. Let me just ask you a question. Who's ready for the after party? We're all knackered, but weirdly, we're still horny. It's the combination where all the worst decisions are made, all the best ones. Now, to give out the award for Best Actor, we've loved her in Belle, Beyond the Lights, Misbehavior. Oh, sorry, I don't know what's going on. Too many vodka lovesies. Misbehavior. And we'll soon be seeing her in the BBC drama The Girl Before. It's Gugu Mbatha-Raw!
The 5 captivating performances nominated for this year's Best Actor Award show vulnerability in their own way, breaking down traditional masculine values and creating space for new identities. Let's take a look at their brilliant work. The Biffa for Best Actor goes to Ideal actor, Alien Ava.
There's a man who swears he's God. Unbelievers will be shot. There's a man who walks around.
For an actor, I'm very, very nervous. Should be able to speak better. No place to put that down. I'd like to thank the cast and crew on Alien Ava, just the warmest, most giving people. Claire, thank you. Claire Rushbrook is nominated. Tracy O'Riordan. We found ourselves drunk in a hotel in Bradford. And I looked across at her. She drank loads of wine. I was drinking loads of wine. I said, run at me, like I'm Patrick Swayze from Dirty Dancing. And she said, no. So the wisdom of a director not to engage in a Dirty Dancing move. Who else? Rose and Lizzie, creative doulas, as Tracy described them. And I'd like to thank Clio for all the choices she makes with all the films that she's made, which is essentially looking at people who are traditionally overlooked, investigating the ordinary and making them extraordinary in the process, and I'm one of them, so I think that's it.
Well done, Adil, and thank you so much, Gugu. That was amazing. Listen, next up, it's the award for the Best Actress. Now, don't worry about what happened before when I nearly got cancelled. I love women. All right? Women are so much better than men. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. Men are trash. Am I right, ladies? Okay, hold on. Let's try this. Who runs the world? Girls. Who runs the world? Wrong. It's the corporate elite and the Tories. You were close. To present the best award for Best Actress, Gangs of London and His House star. I completely fucked that up. Let me try again. This is actually my friend as well. And actually, you know what? The whole of tonight, we've had some very exotic names. I know because I have a very exotic name. I remember once when I won an award, my name's Asim Chaudhry, and they tweeted, the award goes to Asian Chaudhry. So I've made a lot of effort trying to get everyone's names right, because you know the saying, say what you want about me, just don't get my name wrong. But the next guy, he's got the easiest name out of the lot, and I'm going to fuck it up. Anyway, to present the award for the Best Actress, Gangs of London and His House star can currently be seen on the big screen in Mothering Sunday. Oh, it's Shobe Dirisu!
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for that reception. You made me feel like I'm a winner. The performances nominated for Best Actress this year are all about love. Finding it, sustaining it, and even running from it. And how it can be thrilling and joyful, but also scary and dangerous, and how it is continually revealing secrets about other people and ourselves. We're lucky to have 5 talents with such a strong connection to these emotions. Here are 5 performances we will love to watch again and again. The Biffa for Best Actress goes to Joanna Scanlon, After Love.
Days like these, you wanna get away. Close our eyes, pretend we're miles away. Hear the sound of my heart exploding. Can you hear the sound of my heart exploding? She said to me, runaways under big blue skies. Desert winds, yeah, we made headlines when you showed. And what it means to say no. eyes, pretend we're miles away. Hear the sound of my heart exploding. Can you hear the sound of my heart exploding? She said to me, days like these, you wanna get away. Close our eyes, pretend we're miles away. Hear the sound of my
Oh, double, triple, 100 times wow. As I think Riz, really demonstrated in his absolutely brilliant speech, but actors have a lot of people to thank. A lot. I don't want to keep you too long, but I really do. Firstly, of course, Alim Khan. He wrote an incredible story. I am so lucky to have got that part. People like Mary Fazana, they don't make it into the stories very often, and he put her in that story, so I'm enormously grateful. Mathieu Braconnier, because I literally couldn't have done it without you. The whole of the crew. I mean, I just want to thank my standbys, Manveer and Emily. They were incredible, and I really needed them at every moment. Thank you, thank you. Thank you to Samira, Alice Jerry at Independent. Thank you so much to you. Okay, the real person I want to thank is Alim's mum, Fozzie, Wendy Fozzie. And I met her, and she loaned me her clothes. She gave me a lesson in humility. She gave me a lesson in love. I mean, this is a story about love, and what do you do when you've lost it, when you've gone through grief? And the only way to learn to love again is go through a lot of stuff that isn't very pretty. And Wendy Fozzie is my inspiration for this performance. There is no doubt about that. Thank you. Thank you also, just on the theme of motherhood, to Tali Daris's mother, who gave me a rendition of the namaz prayer that went to the core of me. And after that, I managed to learn the lines. Before that, I couldn't. And lastly, I would like to thank my husband. He has a name. His name is Neil. Because he is the person who holds my hand in the night when I think I can't do it. Thank you.
Thank you, Chope, and great performance, and also great fucking glasses. That shit was sick. Right, our next award is for Best Director. These, I know, right? These maestros are all about the signature details, whether it's Hitchcock with his extreme close-ups, yeah? Wes Anderson with all that symmetry shit. That's getting old, isn't it? Or Tarantino with lanky feet that look like gammon. No, I love Tarantino. Here to give out the award is the previous Biffa Best Actor winner and soon to be seen in the BBC drama, The Ipcris File. And this was the joke that I was supposed to do. I fucked up, all right? It's my boy, Joe Cole!
Guys, can we give it up for Asim Chaudhry, please? This might be the last time we see him, so show him some love. All right. Whether starting out or creating their latest gem, the nominees for this year's Best Director Award feel like the best people to have told their chosen stories. I didn't write that, man. From the cliffs of Dover to the depths of a manic restaurant, they find the spark that lights up our screens. The nominations for Best Director are Philip Barantini, Boiling Point. Clio Barnard, Ali and Ava. Sean Durkin, The Nest. Joanna Hogg, The Souvenir Part 2. Alim Khan, After Love. Oh shit, I've lost, oh here it is. And the Biffa for Best Director goes to, oh my days, Alim Khan, After Love.
I wanna change you, yes, I wanna change you. You're not even trying. Why are you scared of dying when you can shut your eyes? You won't know that we're falling out. Let's jump off the top. Let's jump off the top. I feel like a rock, a rock, a rock. So let's jump off the top. Let's do a headstand, do it in the quicksand for the conversation and the stimulation. You can hear me out.
I'm really embarrassed now. I just want to acknowledge the other directors that are in this category who I'm just in awe of. Philip, Sean, Clio, Joanna. Seriously, I really am in awe of all of you. Not in my wildest dreams did I think this would be happening tonight. I'd like to thank BBC Films, the BFI. I'd like to thank the Bureau, the producer, Mathieu de Braconnier, who was on this project from the very beginning. To my actors, Joanna, Natalie, Talid, thank you once again. My crew, my family, my husband, Sam. God, this is crazy. I'd also like to quickly thank the Sundance Film Institute, who really supported me when I was first writing this project, and I have a lot that I owe you for being up here today, and to Creative England as well, who supported the early developments of the project. What the F? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well done, Alim, and thanks so much, Joe Cole. Listen, before we announce the final award of the evening, we're going to have a look back at some of the amazing projects that have come to the screen in 2021. Obviously, we can't fit every movie that's been released into this montage, but listen, honestly, I want you to know from the bottom of my heart that if we have missed yours out, it is intended as a deliberate fuck you. Let's have a look back at the year 2021. All right, it's a bit embarrassing. My last joke just backfired because our film, People Just Do Nothing, Big in Japan, wasn't included. So I guess it's fuck us, right? I guess it's fuck us. Anyway, it's all right, we're for the people. The final award of the night is the big one. Best British Independent Film. I'm excited, honestly. I feel really warm and fuzzy inside. Maybe anyway, I don't care. Here to present it is homegrown British megastar. And someone actually who I have a lot in common with. We both grew up in Hounslow. Well, I mean, she's from Chiswick. It's the nicer side. Still in the same borough, okay? We're both legends of British film. I mean, obviously her more than me. And we're both international sex symbols. But who laughed? That wasn't a joke. Rude. We've loved her in everything from Serendipity to Love and Friendship, and she's soon to star in Prisoner's Daughter with Brian Cox. It's only Kate Beckinsale!
Hi. I am honoured to present the final award of the night, now that you're all pissed, for Best British Independent Film. This award recognises the culmination of years of work, conceiving, writing and rewriting, shooting, editing, all in the service of sharing a story with audiences. British storytelling is loved around the world with good reason, and it's a delight to see so many vibrant entries to that canon this evening. The nominations for Best British Independent Film are After Love, Ali and Ava, Boiling Point, The Nest, The Souvenir Part 2. I don't know how to, hang on a minute, I'm going to put this under my arm for a second. Okay, and the BIFA for Best British Independent Film goes to After Love.
Johnny's on the A train, taking it the wrong way. Shiny on the surface, rotten on the inside. Shake, rattle and roll, you got control. Got my attention, make me tap and scroll. You got control, got my attention. You got us listening, so what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do with it? You got us listening, so what you gonna do? Now what you gonna do with it?
Where's Joanna? Joanna, come up on the stage. Can you believe it? Can you believe it?
I'm not believing it. There's a lot of light up
I've
here.
said everything I wanted to say because I thought if I was lucky to get on this stage, it would be once. So to be here this many times and to be here for this award, I forgot to thank Biffa so many times. Thank you, Biffa, to the jury, to everyone that watched and was moved by this film. That was made with so much love. Where is Joanna? You have to come up here, Joanna. We won't be complete until you're here. She's probably having a photo taken. Oh my God, my mum and dad. Oh my God, my mum and dad and my family are going to be going nuts. I wish I could see what they were doing right now. Thank you. I'm speechless. I'm flatlining in my brain, but it's truly a moment I'll never forget. I don't know, whatever. I'm losing it. Speak.
Thank you so much. I just wanted to say best British film. Just wanted to hear it with my accent. A lot happened in the world, and this was shot between Dover and Calais. And I hope we can keep on going from Dover to Calais and back. Thank you.
There's just one thing I wanted to say. This film really, at its core, is about strangers seeing themselves in one another. And I think right now, in the world that we're living in, I think we can all take a lot from that sentiment and learn from that. So thank you for this, and bless you all. Thank you.
Have a great night.
For fuck's sake, Aline, 5. Chill the fuck out. Anyway, well done, guys, and thank you, Kate. Listen, congratulations to all the winners tonight. Obviously, not so much for the losers. At least, when all the award shows were on Zoom, if you didn't win, you could just slam your fucking laptop down and be done with it and be like, fuck these guys, and just get on Pornhub or whatever, have a crank, which is a cry and a wank combined, in a fetal position, sucking your thumb, saying, mama. Sorry, it got weird really quick. got weird. I need a piss and I'm a bit waved. Anyway, whatever you won or lost, I hope you've enjoyed the night. And I hope you go on making great independent British films in the year to come. Because let's be honest, that's what it's all about. Listen, this is the first time I've ever hosted an award ceremony. All right, you can probably tell. Thank you for the love. I've been Asim Chaudhry, and you've been fucking great. Let's go to the after party. Oli, oli, oli! Oli, oli, oli! I've really brought the level down, haven't I? Anyway, big up. Thank you very much.
I feel good, good, good. I feel good, yes, wonderful, good. Anytime I'm coming on the dance.